Hey everybody, welcome to my channel Bromeliad Boss. I'm Damien, and today I want to talk to you about this mysterious plant in my collection. This is the Quesnelia Rafael Olivera. So it is actually a variegation of this plant, which is Quesnelia marmorata, Tim Plowman. I won this in a raffle at the Florida West Coast Bromeliad Society, and it comes from a woman who grew this plant, and it was actually photographed. The mother of this plant was photographed for the Bromeliad Society journal cover, which is really cool. So it's a really beautiful specimen, and I'm very lucky to have it in my collection. And then this plant was a naturally variegated form of that plant, which was found in Brazil by Rafael Olivera. And so Chester Skotek, he lives in Costa Rica. He's a really famous hybridizer, and he says that this plant came into his collection back in 1992 when Rafael was traveling from Brazil to Miami and was supposed to meet someone there and exchange some plants, but that person was not there. And so he ended up flying back to Costa Rica and leaving a bunch of plants with Chester, a few specimens of this being some of those plants. He came back at a later date and collected those plants, but Chester was able to hold on to a few of these. Then if you go on to Tropiflora's website, they do have this plant available as well, and in their little bio they say that back in 2002 they were set to show this plant at the World Bromeliad Conference in St. Petersburg, Florida, and that just before the show, it was actually stolen from their greenhouse. So yeah, very mysterious. It's quite an interesting plant, and I can see why someone would want to get their hands on it. But definitely very interesting. You don't really hear these kind of stories very often, and these backstories. So I thought I would share that with you, and I'm just really excited to have this plant in my collection, and hopefully we can get her to bloom out because the spikes are just absolutely gorgeous. It gets this pink spike with purple flowers, and it's just really, really beautiful. I absolutely love the, marmorata, Tim Plowman, that plant. I have gotten it to bloom once, but hopefully this one will bloom again for us as well. And the spikes and flowers look very similar between these two, but I'm really excited. So hopefully you'll be able to see that on my channel at a later date. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with some friends, and definitely subscribe to my channel for more content like this in the future.